So here we'll generate the process of gathering data of the Testudo statue using the LiDAR scanner. So once we've connected to the Raspberry Pi, we of course initialize everything and then run the Python code data collection.py. What this will do is ask for an inertial measurement angle unit, which we will input from the phone demonstrated earlier, in this case 355 degrees, and then hit enter, and that'll open up the camera. The camera will show us a look at Testudo with the laser line live imposed. Now all we have to do from this point on is press the button M, or in this case I've remapped it to D, in order to save an image of Testudo. And from that point on, we will change the angle and run the code a second time. And for the sake of experimentation here, we'll change it to a much higher degree angle and show a scan of the actual body of Testudo. Watch your eyes. In this case, which is 14 degrees. And then, of course, the top of Testudo is quite a bit more dim, so our return is much harder to see and will need to be brought out via post-processing. But once again, we press the key M to save the file.
Now, from a standpoint of recording different sides, Testudo is fairly easy because this particular statue of Testudo is a rectangle, and so scanning it from each of the four sides will get you all of the data involved in that statue. The one real catch with recording Testudo is that the top of the statue, the turtle section, is bronze and has weathered to a dark patina. So it's a very dark color, as well as being reflective, so it doesn't return a lot of light, and its scattering coefficient causes some very significant problems with data returns. Now, to give an example of this, here is one of the scanned images of the left of Testudo. We'll use the left. And here's one of the side of Testudo. So this image, as you can see, the laser line is very clear, it's very well defined. But if you go over and you pick an image from the shell of Testudo, you can see that that laser line is a lot harder to see, and as you get farther up the shell, the difficulty of reading that laser line becomes greater. Additionally, because Testudo is in the middle of the mall, there's a lot of background light to be contended with, as you can see in this picture. So there's going to have to be some very significant post-processing on these images in order to filter out some of that noise and try and bring that laser light and that laser line more into focus.